Hello, I'm Melanie Murphy and Lil-Lets teens have invited me here to talk a little bit about how I found growing up and everything that goes along with it. I started getting spots very young. I think I was about 11 and I started getting a lot of spots on my forehead and it was the worst thing ever. I just remember being like, no! It was so bad because my mum told me that I would probably get acne because she had it really bad, and the fact that it came on so young was really upsetting. I remember I started getting boobs kind of late into my teens and I really wanted boobs like younger because some of my friends had huge boobs and all the boys liked them and I was like, I want boobs. And then body hair as well, like I just didn't like it, and it wasn't because anyone else had told me that it was ugly or not nice. I just personally didn't like it. So I remember just really wanting to get rid of it so badly, and I knew my mum had razors because I would see them in the shopping when we would buy shopping and I'd be like, what's that, mum? What's that for? So I ran in one morning when she'd gone to work, stole her razor, went in, used it, dried it off, put it back in her shower, and she never found out. I went with my friends. I was too scared to ask my mum for a bra at the time. I don't know why. Yeah, me and my friends went to Penny's Primark one day and I just felt so embarrassed going to the changing rooms because I had to show what I was going into. I remember my cheeks went bright red. I used to buy the little cans of deodorant. They were kind of just sprays, like body sprays, but they were in the deodorant aisle. So I was like, they're gonna make me smell lovely. And I'd cover myself in them, douse myself in them, but I still smelled. And I didn't wash my clothes often enough, that's one thing. I think teenagers do tend to sweat quite a lot because your body is going through a lot of changes. It's very important to get an antiperspirant and actually use antiperspirant under your arms, not just deodorant, because that's what actually stops the sweat. I remember when my acne got extremely bad on my cheek area and it went quite cystic. I had really bad skin and I would wake up about an hour or two before school and I would squeeze them looking in the mirror and I would bawl crying. I just thought that I was ugly. I thought that I was the only person in my whole school who had skin that bad, when in reality a lot of the girls didn't. They just caked on makeup. I didn't really know how to use makeup properly at that age, and you know, it was just a thing where you feel like an alien in your own body because it's not normal. It doesn't feel normal. When like having acne is a sign that you've got young skin that's, you know, youthful and it's regenerating, and it's just a thing. When I used to be in the changing rooms with my friends and girls in my class, I felt like an alien because I would look at their bodies and I thought I was too pale, I had lumpy skin, I wasn't kind of toned like they were, I just remember thinking that they were perfect and I wasn't. And I think it's such a frame of mind you get into because you're so used to your body, but they have all these insecurities about their own bodies. So I remember one of my friends thinking she was too skinny and she had no curves and she felt really like just terrible about herself. And then another girl was really conscious of her wide hips and her big boobs. And it's so funny that we all just dislike these things that other people think are amazing, and it's just kind of learning to embrace the differences. Looking at another woman's body and admiring it doesn't mean that you want to be with her. It just means that you're looking at her body and admiring it, right? It's like looking at a cat and thinking, oh, wow, it doesn't mean you're into animals. So I feel like going through your teenage years, you'll get to a point where you know, like if you're with a girl and you want to kiss her and you like her in the same way you like boys, then you're maybe bisexual or you may be lesbian. But if you're just looking at her body or kind of comparing your body, that's a natural human instinct to do, and it's completely fine to do that. I think a really important thing to do that is very difficult to do, but you can train yourself to do it, is to focus on things that you do like and not spend all your time thinking about all the parts that you don't like, because everyone has things on them that are beautiful and that they do like and that other people will compliment them on. So when I was younger, I didn't like my skin, I didn't like my small boobs, I didn't like my love handles or my body shape, but I did like my hair, I liked my eyes, I liked my lips and my voice because other people would tell me that they were nice. So I just made a decision where I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm going to tell myself, okay, these things are great, and it eventually made me stop focusing on the other things. And it's so important to do that and be more glass half full about your appearance, because life's too short to spend your time thinking about things that no one else is noticing.